FICCI Healthcare Awards are perhaps the most prestigious awards in this sector. There may be others also, but the fact the response is extremely high, nearly 200 applicants applied, the number of applications is increasing, the quality of participants is increasing. I think it speaks a lot for the importance and the quality of the awards.
FICCI Healthcare Excellence Awards has evolved over the last several years, and every single year I would say that the entire process has been very meticulously planned, and our partners who enable this have ensured that the process is foolproof. I would rate FICCI Excellence Awards as one of the best.
I have been associated with the FICCI Healthcare Excellence Awards for the last several years, and I think the kind of rigor and the transparency that FICCI brings into the whole process by involving independent monitoring agencies, independent jury. I think, in my view, this is one of the most organized and very meticulous process which they have adopted.
I would say that in fact we were discussing it over the jury, and we find that the quality of nominations has and more so innovations being done in the previous year. Second unique feature of these awards is that whatever is being claimed and whatever is being projected, there is a process of on-ground validation for the same.
I've been part of the FICCI Healthcare and Health Insurance Committee for some time now, for about 4 years, and every year it improves. That's the best part. As far as this year is concerned, I think it's been outstanding. The way the documentation was proposed at the time of application, the way it was communicated to all the jury members, the decks which were ready, and the soft copies which were all available on the laptops, as well as the ENY doing an outstanding job in coordinating the whole effort, is full marks to them. I would say 10 out of 10. FICCI is doing a great job in terms of broadcasting this at an application stage and bringing them all onto the table for the finals. The FICCI Healthcare Awards has been something which the healthcare industry watches very closely.
I think it will grow year on year, and what I think is the more people know about it, the more best practices are shared. People who win, they become successful, so success follows success. So there will be more people who will nominate it themselves and try and win this award and become more and more prestigious every year.
I must congratulate the Award Secretariat and EY for making sure that this procedure is completely unbiased and very, very well governed.
FICCI Healthcare Excellence Award is actually well represented, and so therefore it is something that represents excellence across the country, and so therefore it probably is one of the best health excellence awards that we can look at. The diversity of factors that we have considered are elements and criteria in which is very important for the healthcare industry to grow, and so therefore excellence in those areas will definitely point towards the growth of the industry.
These awards are very unique, and these awards are very prestigious, because these awards have parameters like innovation, impact, scaling up, sustainability. So these are very structured, and and as I said, that these awards have adopted a stepped approach. So these are very unique, very different, and they're something like can be equated to national awards.
I would like to say the procedure is very meticulous, and I attended it last year also. Even compared to last year, this year it was even more robust and very comprehensive. They've tried to cover whatever possible ways of bringing impartiality and fairness to the whole process. I think the awards are evolving very well. I could even see the participation from last year to this year. It's very, very high participation.
The number of entries have increased dramatically, and I think that the kind of spheres in the holistic package of healthcare that this award has tried to cover, and I see that as having a lot of receptivity of people have increased about the prestigiousness of this award.
They ensure that the jury members are not the same across. So for example, if I am today a jury member of a patient safety award, tomorrow or maybe in the future or in the previous year, I was in something which is in excellence in execution or in healthcare delivery. So you can see that the consistency is maintained in terms of the quality of the juries, but it is also ensuring that we have a different group of people sitting together and being able to judge it.
The FICCI Awards procedure is very meticulous. It's a 3-stage procedure. In the first stage, we sift through the applications and we select only the ones which we feel are up to the mark. In the second stage, we actually conduct field visits and visit their facilities. And in the third stage, we call them over for a presentation, and then there is a question-answer session, and after that, we decide who the winners are. The awards have gradually evolved into India's finest healthcare awards, and it has taken some time, and it will still become better in the years to come.
The mere fact that the number of entries have been going up each year is a reasonable testimony to say that the awards are doing extremely well. For those of us who were there last year, you should have seen the FICCI awards night. There wasn't a place to stand as well. So I think that's kind of a good testimony for the awards and how popular the awards are. Apart from that, what's interesting, people do quote these awards, the awardees, in everyday life as well. People are talking about it, people are talking about the learnings they get from what's being shared here. I think that's where the true meaning of an award is. It's a fairly well-established property today. In my opinion, I'd aspire to get an award from FICCI.
The FICCI awards have been very structured, very systematic, very open. I would say fair and unbiased. The jury is reflective of a wide bandwidth. I must compliment the way the awards have been systematically managed. The professionalism that we see in FICCI as an organization and as a brand stands apart.
The awards were started with the aim to make it as big or as important as the national awards in healthcare domain. And today, after 8 years, I feel if not at that level, we have definitely come a very long way. Today, the FICCI Healthcare Excellence Awards is considered as one of the benchmark awards, and the industry looks forward to participating in it in a very big way. And these awards are considered prestigious not only by the organizations but also by the individuals. Coming to today's this year's awards, which is the 8th Healthcare Excellence Award, I must say the quality of participants or nominations were of very high quality. In fact, we had in each category about 5 nominations, and each one of it was a best practice or a work of excellence. I congratulate each nominated organization for doing the excellent work that they are doing, and they will keep on doing whether they receive the final award or not.